There's a version of you out there that has all the money you want, all the cars, all the status, all the power, the success, the love, the bitches, whatever you want, the whole nine. You have that. It's somewhere out there. It's not here, but it's somewhere. And you want to tap into that now. You want to actually receive that shit right now. That is what you call quantum leap. You don't want to wait. You don't want to spend the rest of your life trying and striving to get to where you need to be. You want to access that shit right now. This is what you call quantum leaping. Don't mind my handwriting. It's ass. So you want to quantum leap. You want to be, these are your goals. This is you. You want to be here, achieving these goals, happy, smiling. But right now, you're here. You're not where you want to be. The only way to get where you want to be, you have to be where you want to be energetically. You got to be this person already. You can't quantum leap striving, because when you strive towards something, unconsciously you're saying that it's not mine. It's not mine yet. I don't have it. I'm not really built for it. If you're always striving towards something, you're longing for something, you're yearning. You know, I mean, the women, they say they want a man that yearns, but brother, if you yearning, you will never get that thing, bro. You have to become the energetic alignment. You have to be aligned to the shit energetically. That's all I'm trying to say, man. That is a simple explanation of what quantum leaping is. We only see 0.0035. That's the percentage of reality that we actually see. Everything else is in the dark. Everything else is all up here and all in here. As soon as you emotionally and vibrationally align to that you want, you will start seeing the other 99%. The 99% that you create. So now we understand what quantum leaping is. And we kind of get the basis on like what you have to do to get there. You basically have to become the person. You have to become the one who's already there. For example, if you want a woman, you know, you like her, she look nice, she bad, she fine, you hanging out, you see her, and you get this urge to talk to her. And you like, I don't know. Man, you hesitating and shit. You start hesitating, acting like you not that guy. Like you not that nigga. When you start being like that, you automatically energetically distance yourself from that you want. That's a subtle example of how you ruin your manifestations. That's how you not like get what you want out of life. You energetically distance yourself. So here. We know what quantum leaping is, but we have to understand what to avoid if you want to quantum leap. So you avoid, like I just discussed, energetically distancing yourself from your goal. From goal. So if you want to play basketball at a collegiate level, if you want a specific partner, if you want to manifest more money, if you just want to just manifest just some simple shit, man. Like your bills being paid for the month. I know sometimes it's hard. If you want whatever you want, you have to be sure to avoid these things. The number one thing is energetically distancing from your goals. This right here means you are not aligned. So when you're distanced from your goal, you're not aligned. So when you put your goals on a pedestal, That's one way you separate yourself from your goals. That's one way you energetically distance yourself from your goals. When you're like, oh, I wanna get this girl. She's so bad. Like she's just perfect. Nobody's perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. Or women, if you looking up to this guy, it's like, oh, he just sold this, and this. He's perfect. He ain't perfect. Nobody's perfect. There's gonna be something that you don't like about somebody. There's never been like I ain't never met a person that I didn't like a part of them. Like I always, found something I didn't like. I ain't gonna lie. Does it make me bad? I don't know, but it makes me human. And as humans, we sometimes we put people on the pedestal, but you have to come to reality and realize, wait a minute, this shit is not greater than who I am. I have God within. I'm a child of God. I don't need this thing. I don't need her. I don't need this goal to be accomplished just to feel good within. Because I can make me feel that same feeling just with sitting, meditating, just thinking about the feeling. I can generate that feeling by myself. So nothing on the outside will make me feel better than I already feel. So when you put things on a pedestal, hoping that it'll make you feel better than how you already feel, then you are emotionally distancing yourself from your goal. And it'll make it harder for you to actually manifest that goal because you're telling yourself, you're telling the universe that I don't deserve this thing. It's above me. You can't have nothing that's not close to you. You can't have anything that's above you. So avoid putting things on pedestals. That's why people who are nonchalant about certain things, they just real calm about their successes. They usually end up getting more and more and more. And you or whoever puts shit on a pedestal, you tend to struggle to get bare minimum because you think everything is better than you. You think everything will make you feel better than how you already can make yourself feel. So avoid doing this. All right. Another way, avoid being frustrated. Avoid frustration. When you're frustrated about not achieving your goals or not getting to a certain place in life or not getting this woman or not, etc. When you're frustrated, you're tense. And when you're tense, you literally you fuck up your nervous system. And your nervous system is the key to manifestation. A calm nervous system is a nervous system closer to God. When you're calm within, when you're silent within, you're closer to God. And when you're closer to God, then you have the key to co-creation. You can't create when you're tense, when you're frustrated. If you always find yourself frustrated, if it's a spouse that makes you frustrated all the time, you might want to leave them. Or somehow find nirvana or inner peace or some bullshit. But you might want to leave them and you might want to do your own thing so you can have a calm life to manifest more. You cannot always be frustrated. You cannot always be tense. You must relax. Because when you're tense, you tell yourself, I don't like where I'm at. And you have to accept where you're at to move forward in life. You have to be grateful. So avoid frustration. I know it's hard. We're all human. Just don't let it mess up your frequency. It might throw off your vibration temporarily, but don't let it mess up your frequency. So don't put your shit on a pedestal. Avoid frustration if your goals aren't met at the time that you want it to be met. Like, just relax and try to calm down in your day-to-day life. Accept the life that you live right now and find happiness within. Find the calm within first. No one's attracted to some like tense motherfucker. Like you, going back to women. Like if you're frustrated about if she turns you down, it's gonna make her not like you even more. But if you calm, cool, collected, she might just be like, "Oh, he not phased." That's the same shit as the universe. Like the universe works in the same way. When you're not worried about nothing, you ain't tripping. It'll just gravitate to you because that's attractive energy. It's magnetic. In order to quantum leap, you have to become magnetic. You can't put shit on a pedestal. You gotta be nonchalant. You can't be frustrated if shit don't go your way. You gotta be calm. These two things are the main things to avoid. So once you have this under control, then now we can get to what you should do, what to avoid, now what to do. All right. So what to do? To quantum leap, you must have a clear goal. Have a clear goal. When you go to Amazon and you search for some bullshit that you're going to buy, you don't just click book. I mean, maybe you do. Or you don't click snack or clothes. You might do that. But when you do it, it gives you a bunch of shit. It doesn't give you a specific item that you're going to buy. You have to be very specific. So once you choose to manifest, once you choose to quantum leap, once you choose to buy an object on Amazon, it has to be one object. I mean, it can be a cart, but you know what I mean. Like you have to click an item and put it in your cart. So you have to have a clear goal. You have to know exactly what you want in detail. You can't just say I want money. You gotta visualize the life that you want. You have to understand like why, what money means to you. You know, I'll talk about that in another video. But you have to know what you want. You have to act. People act like you don't have to do shit, but you have to work for the shit that you want. Like you gotta work. If you have a job, just keep doing that job. If you have a goal that you want to work towards, that you want to embody, do that. You can't get anywhere just sitting on your couch. You can't get anywhere just scrolling on social media, just in your bed. You have to actually do shit. You know, there's 3 fields of existence. There's spiritual, there's physical, and there's mental. So acting, like you have to like do shit. That's the physical plane. You have to conquer that shit, man. Actually like do shit. And once you have a clear goal, once your nervous system is calm, you're not frustrated, you don't push it on a pedestal, you'll naturally just move towards doing the right thing. So it wouldn't be hard. So having a clear goal and acting on it is what you should do to quantum leap. That's like the easiest thing. That's like a no-brainer. Everyone knows that, right? Now it's what to be. You can only have what you already have. Those who are abundant will be blessed with more abundance. Those who aren't abundant, even the shit that they have will be taken away. It's in the Bible somewhere. I'm going to put it up here. And if I forget, just look it up. So, what to be or how to be, right? This is how. Since you get what you already have, being is simple. You have to energetically align. As I stated at the beginning, you have to energetically align to the goals that you want to achieve, to the things you want, to the partner that you want. You have to align energetically. And what does this mean? When you align energetically, this means you don't feel like you don't have. If you want money, if you want abundance, you don't feel scarcity. You don't feel scarcity. You feel abundance. So, if you want abundance, you can't feel scarce. You can't feel that shit. Because then you're not energetically aligned. You're just pulling yourself apart. One party is going one way, and the other party is going the other way. So, if you want love unconditionally, you can't feel unworthy of love. You can't feel judgment, just critical. You can't be like critical, judgmental, and you can't feel unworthy. This won't get you to love. If you want a calm life, but you literally drinking every day, partying every single day. Some people actually party every day, believe it or not. I stay in Tampa. It happens. You won't get a calm life. You'll get a chaotic life because you're not being the energetic alignment of what you say you want. You know what I'm saying? If you want a partner that doesn't cheat, a partner that doesn't beat you, and a partner that, respects the relationship, it's not toxic, you have to align within. You can't have those thoughts. You can't feed those thoughts. You can't act that way. Some people want things and they act the same way. You have to heal traumas. You have to really calm yourself down and tune into the love that you want and really feel it daily, emotionally, until you can fully align. And that doesn't take a long time. It'll probably take like 7 days. 7 days. Number of completion. So once you energetically align, then everything is just on its way. Your goals will be on its way. You wouldn't have to worry about anything. All you have to do is just stay aligned, take the right action, and just be calm. And the last thing, you can't go anywhere. Look, if I'm trying to run over here, but I got my hand attached to like a pole and I'm running, I would never get over there. I'll stay stuck. So you have to detach. That's the last thing if you want to quantum leap to a new reality. If you want to quantum leap to the reality that has everything they want, the family, the big house, nice cookhouse with all your family, kids, your loving wife, or your loving husband. You got the career you want. You got the job you want. You got the money you want. You got the private jet. You know what I'm saying? You're making bank. If you want that, the last thing you must do is detach from who you are now. Everyone's always saying, "Oh, this is who I am. This is who I always been." Blah blah blah. If you talking like that, and you watching this video, you gotta dead that type of mentality. If you want to grow and always evolve in life, you have to not give a fuck about the old self. You can't be attached to your old ego, to your old self. You gotta let go of this shit. Just let go and detach. You can't go anywhere, especially quantum leaping. You can't do that shit still attached to your old self. It's never gonna happen. So detach. Let go of old. Let go of your old self. You have to let go of who you think you are, because you're not who you think you are. You're just a vessel with divine light. That's it. Stop taking yourself so seriously and let go of the bullshit that you went through. Let go of even the shit that you hold highly about yourself. Let that shit go, because you're on a different plane. Like, you're trying to go to a different level where that shit don't even matter no more. That's peon shit. You're trying to go to a different level, so you have to let go of your old self. Damn, they got to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice your old self for a greater good. Because if you don't, you'll be sacrificing your future. So we must let go of the old self. And also, let go completely. Let go of results. Do not give don't care if you get what you're aiming towards or not. Just don't care. Because if you care too much, you just grow a shadow side, honestly. If you care too much, you're basically saying that I need this thing to feel good. Now you're being needy. And going back to the women analogy, if you're needy with a woman, she just naturally just repels your shit because she don't like that shit. Just like the universe, they don't like that shit. Stop being so needy with life. Let go of the results. You're supposed to be having a fun, cool life right now. You're supposed to be cooling right now, man. You ever hear worried about little shit? Like, bro, just relax, pray, meditate, calm your nervous system, and let go of all the results. Have fun. They say the person who likes the journey goes further than the person who likes the destination. You don't aim for what you want. You just love your life right now. That's the greatest way to show faith. That's the greatest way to show gratefulness. You can't be grateful if you worried about some future shit. The future not even real right now. What's real right now is right now. So let go of results. Stop searching for results. Just do the work and be the person you need to be to align emotionally and energetically, and you'll be just fine. And that's the last thing you need to quantum leap. Very simple. Very simple. The hard part is just actually doing it. All right, see. I don't know what that was. All right, see you on the next one. Peace.